and then it is fracked. And the first step in the fracking process is to insert explosive charges in the well bore. It fractures the rock initially, and there's multi-stages of these fracks, and then water is pumped down. And it depends on the well and the location. Millions of gallons, 3 to 5, 6 million gallons of water are used on a typical frac job. And the water has suspended in it sand particles. And these sand particles are called proppants. And they're called proppants for a reason, because the water goes in, it carries the sand into the cracks, and as the water is removed, some of the proppants or sand particles remain behind, propping open the cracks. It's a pretty ingenious process that was developed over, this wasn't invented overnight. It was perfected over a 15-year period by a company down in Texas, Mitchell Energy, who sold out to Devon. And they developed the great Barnett field, and this is the Barnett Shale. You see the dark layer. This is a hydrocarbon-rich deposit. And here is pictured on the right, a horizontal well. And you will typically see a mix. If you go back 5 years, maybe 40% of all wells were the vertical wells because they're cheaper to drill. It's only about $1 million a well. And these horizontal wells are more complex to drill, and they may be anywhere from $5 to $8 million to drill. Okay? Now, I mentioned Mitchell Energy. They developed the Great Barnett Field in Dallas-Fort Worth, Texas. And literally, this field is under a major metropolitan area. There are gas wells. I've seen pictures of gas wells in the middle of a cul-de-sac in a suburban neighborhood, okay? And that's the level of development. Thousands of wells have been drilled in the Barnett. The other big producers, there's a handful of shale plays that are major producers, the Barnett in Texas, the Fayetteville in Arkansas. The biggest one last year was the Haynesville, Bossler in East Texas, and